WWRR, Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, WMMZ, Berwick, Bloomsburg, Hazleton, WYCK, Plains.
Powered by Mohegan Sun Pocono.
It's the New River, 105 and 103.5.
This is Music on the Menu on the River.
Timothy, where on earth did you go?
Featuring Northeast PA's best artists.
Maybe, never mind. She can move me like the stereo, like a song on the radio. She's an angel in the morning, yeah, that's right. She's a North Jersey queen.
And now, here's your host, Alan K. Stout.
All right, everybody. Happy Sunday night. Welcome to Music on the Menu on the River. Alan K. Stout with, as I always am, Sunday nights, 9 to 10 o'clock, bringing you regional artists doing their own original material from right here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Hanging out with DC Taylor. DC, good to see you, dude.
You too, Alan. How's it going?
All right. I'm hanging in there. Getting ready for Memorial Day weekend next week. So I guess, we're officially, on to the summer. And we've got some great things happening here with the show that I'm going to talk about a little bit during the program. I'm going to get a heads up now to all the Badleys fans. If you're a Badleys fan and you're listening to the show, call your friends up who are also Badleys fans and tell them to put on the show, because I'm going to close the show tonight with a song that you probably never even heard before, definitely never been played on the radio before. It's a rarity that I just dug up this week and decided to keep our tradition of closing the show with a Badleys song, but maybe start mixing it up a little bit and playing some things that are a little more unheard and rare. And so something to look forward to about an hour from now. So Badleys fans, I'm giving you a heads up now. We're going to get the show rolling right now with a great song from Miz. This one's called Wink.
Times I am lonely. Too many days I am down. Too many nights I am scared all the time, 'cause I still want you around. Too many times I feel sorrow. Too many days I feel ashamed. Many nights I'm in fear all the time, 'cause I still want you around. Well, there's a story in your eyes, and I know what it's about. And there's a child's voice inside that I never have to doubt, 'cause never once did I blink. I got the hint before the wink. Tears I have now shed, to wonder where they all come from. Too many nights I slept lying by the phone, 'cause I still want you around. Too many years they have passed now, to wonder how I got this old. Many nights I woke lying on the ground, 'cause I still want you around. Well, there's a story in your eyes, and I know what it's about. And there's a child's voice inside that I never have to doubt, 'cause never once did I blink. I got the hint before the wink. never meant to jump the gun. I light the fuse and we can run our separate ways. But thorns and pickers, thick and thin, are made to pierce your smooth pale skin. Today, too many lonely nights have passed now to still feel sorry for myself. Too many nights I woke lying on the ground, 'cause I still want you around. Well, there's still that story in your eyes, I just don't care how it ends. I feel compelled to turn the page, but I can't seem to comprehend, 'cause I'm still waiting for the wink. With open eyes I never once did I blink. I got the hint before the, well, I'm still waiting for the wink. With open eyes I never blink. With open eyes I never blink. With open eyes I never blink. With open eyes I never blink.
Close your eyes and escape the din of voices in your head. Keep forever a gentle whisper. Close your eyes and dispel the structure of your day. It gets in the way. Keep forever a floating feather. Well, I'd give anything to kill these eyes, and I'd give anything to stop the time. Well, I'd give anything to erase everything we have defined. Close your eyes and I'll sing the visions I dream. Burrow deep to your heart. Keep forever our time together. Well, I'd give anything to kill these eyes, and I'd give anything to stop the time. Well, I'd give anything to erase everything we have defined. Don't waste your time with the burden on the mind. Don't waste your time. Just keep on laughing. Illuminate your insides. Close your eyes. Empty heads are as good as dead. Rip me apart and sew me together. No extra filler. Well, I'd give anything to kill these eyes, and I'd give anything to stop the time. Well, I'd give anything to erase everything we have defined. Oh, well, I'd give anything to kill these eyes, and I'd give anything to stop the time. Well, I'd give
Bent Blue here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called I'd Give Anything. Before that, Miz, a song called Wink. That was the first song from Miz that we ever played here on the show, probably about 10 years ago. I know when he mentioned that when he did Music on the Menu live here, a month or so ago. And, we've been playing so many songs from the new record a year ago today for the past couple of months, really, that I wanted to maybe dig into the Miz catalog, go back a little bit. And that song holds up just fine. It's still one of the best tunes in his catalog. We're getting ready for Music on the Menu Live. We'll be back here on June 5th with Dustin Douglas and the Electric Gentlemen. And then we'll be back in July with Aaron Fink. And so I thought maybe I'd, send them back to back here for you. These are brand new songs that just came our way. We just premiered this one from Dustin Douglas and the Electric Gentlemen last Sunday night. It's a tune called On the Dance Floor. And we've been playing a couple of tunes from Aaron over the past month or so since he dropped his new record, Wolves and Butterflies. So little Aaron Fink and Dustin Douglas here back to back for you because they'll both be here with us at Breakers before you know it. Check it out.
One day I'm gonna find you. One day I'm gonna make you mine. One day I'm gonna find you. One day I'm gonna. One day you're gonna love me. One day I'm gonna drive you wild. One day you're gonna love me and treat me like your baby child. One day you're gonna love me. One day I'm gonna drive you wild. One day you're gonna love me and treat me like your baby child, your baby child, your baby child. From the early morning to the dark of night, the way you move my baby, it makes it all alright. We turned up the music and locked the door. Yeah, give me 5 minutes. Meet me on the dance floor. One day you're gonna hate me. One day I'm gonna tell you lies. One day you're gonna hate me. Yeah, you know that's no surprise. One day you're gonna hate me. One day I'm gonna tell you lies. One day you're gonna hate me. Yeah, you know that's no surprise. No surprise, no surprise. From the early morning to the dark of night, the way you move, baby, it makes it all alright. We turned up the music and locked the door. Yeah, well, give me 5 minutes. Meet me on the dance floor, on the dance floor, on the dance floor. Of night, yeah, the way you move, my baby, what makes it all alright. We turned up the music and locked the door. Yeah, well, give me 5 minutes. Meet me on the dance floor. Yeah, give me 5 minutes. Meet me on the dance floor. Yeah, well, give me 5 minutes. Meet me on the dance floor. Oh, meet me on the dance floor. Well, meet me on the dance floor. Meet me on the dance floor. Meet me on the dance floor.
Hey, this is Aaron Fink, and you're listening to Music on the Menu with Alan K. Stout. This is The River.
You're inside, the inside of my brain. You're down below, underneath my skin. Yeah, hold tight onto my wandering eye. I tried so many, many times, but I can't quit. Yeah, I'm doing time. They come and they go, they rock and they roll. You are my rock steady girl. You crawled into my restless soul, but the heart is where we call our home, and we'll ride out to the sunset in our minds. I tried so many, many times, but I can't quit. Yeah, I'm doing time. They come and they go, they rock and they roll. But you are my rock steady girl. We'll do away with everything. We'll plant our flag out in outer space. Yeah, we will. They come and they go, they rock and they roll. But you are my rock steady girl. They come and they go, they rock and they roll. You are my rock steady
Aaron Fink here on Music on the Menu on the River, a song called Rock Steady Girl. And before that, Dustin Douglas and the Electric Gentleman with another brand new tune called On the Dance Floor. Aaron will be with us in July at Music on the Menu Live here at Breakers at Mohegan Sun Pocono. And Dustin will be with us next Tuesday, June 5th at Music on the Menu Live. And you know, DC, I really I want to say something to the listeners. I was out and about a lot this past week, just, hanging out in some clubs and talking to some people that I know in the music scene around town. And I stopped at Rock Street Music one day, and I was up to Woodlands one night, and I was at Tony's Wine Cellar one night. And I really want to thank people for always being so kind about this show. I mean, people have been coming up to me a lot lately talking about Music on the Menu and what we're doing here at Breakers, and me being back with the Weekender, and even stuff I used to do years ago, asking me about, the columns I wrote in the past or concert reviews. And I really feel like, we've got a lot of synergy and energy behind this show right now. We've got some exciting things happening. There's going to be some new people working with us shortly on the show on Sunday night. Some very well-known names in Northeastern Pennsylvania music will be joining us, and we'll talk more about that in the coming weeks. The Weekender, they've been tremendous, promoting this radio show and what we do at Breakers once a month. SSP TV, working with Janine and everybody there. And they've been doing these little things on SSP TV News with 25 years of Music on the Menu, and asking me to share some memories. I've been putting them on the Facebook page. That's been a lot of fun. And I really just want to thank everybody for the interest, because, what we do here is kind of a niche thing. We're playing a lot of songs that you don't hear all the time by artists that aren't sometimes that well known. Some of them are fairly well known here in Northeastern Pennsylvania, but to have that kind of reception to it, to have new people wanting to get involved with us, like The Weekender, like SSP TV, like some of the people that you're going to be hearing about in the coming weeks, it really means a lot to us. And, I just wanted to mention that. And when you see me out and about and you come up to me and you say, hey, aren't you Alan Stout from The River, or Alan Stout from The Weekender? And you just want to talk a little bit about music with me, I love that. And so, always do. Don't be shy. Happened to me quite a bit this weekend. I do appreciate it. Going to play one for you now from Tony Halshak. Tony just premiered a music video for this tune. He just put it up on his Facebook page this week. And it's really cool when I see local artists, take that extra step. They've written the songs, they've done the record, they put it out, got some airplay, but some of them will even go the extra step and do videos. And Tony just did one for this one. It's called Used Car. So check it out on his Facebook page.
Sweet Kelly, I think I'll pack it up this time, 'cause I'm about to lose my will of mind. Swear that I've said these things brand new. These people keep singing their used car blues. How's a man supposed to make ends meet? I'm trying. How's a man supposed to earn his keep? I'm trying. What's it gonna take to get you in my shoes, Lou? Just like you, I've got the same bills I gotta pay. Sweet Kelly, I think I might just trade it in. No warranty will fix the shape I'm in. Don't need a car, straight on gas, drive 100 miles a day to work and back. As a man supposed to keep his sanity, these used car blues will be the end of me. And at this rate, I'll be calm for the days through. Take a bit to contemplate, throw in the towel too. I'll keep singing the used car blues. 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 Sweet Kelly, I think it's time to close the deal. Lock the doors and get behind the wheel. Swear that I sell these things brand new. Sweet, keep singing the used car blues. How's a man supposed to make ends meet? I'm trying. How's a man supposed to earn his keep? I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm dying.
looking back is time spent wasted. I wonder what I could have done to get a little further from the bottom and closer to the heat of the sun. But I ain't ever seen summer, spring, or autumn while everybody's playing in the sand. I'm getting covered over by an avalanche, wondering why nothing's like I planned. But time spent looking back is time spent wasted. I'm tired of looking in the rearview mirror. Forget the past, nothing's gonna change it. In time spent looking back is time spent wasted. All bitterness and old regrets, I'm not wasting one more breath, 'cause you never know how many you got left. And time spent looking back is time spent wasted. I'm tired of looking in the rearview mirror. Forget the past, nothing's gonna change it. In time spent looking back is time spent wasted.
Patrick McGlynn here on Music on the Menu on the River. A song called Time Spent Wasted. Before that, Tony Halchak with a song called Used Cars. A lot of new music on the show tonight so far. The new tune from Dustin Douglas, new tune from Aaron Fink. Tony's record just came out late last year, and we just got that one from Patrick earlier this year. So, we appreciate everybody sending us their tunes. We love getting it on the air for people. One other thing I want to mention about the Music on the Menu with Alan K. Stout on Facebook, because I get some questions about this. We do events, and we create them for Music on the Menu Live. The way that Facebook has events set up, I don't know if you were aware of this, DC, is you can have a page for your radio show or your radio station. Mm-hmm. But if you create an event, you can only invite your personal friends from your personal page. And so it's something I've seen a lot of people complaining about on Facebook. So, I can't invite everybody that's liked the Music on the Menu page to our events. They just don't allow you to do it. They do some crazy things with algorithms too, where pages aren't seen as much as. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is I will invite everybody to the Music on the Menu live events, so that you get a reminder of it. Just go on my personal page and send me a message. Say, hey, I listened to this show, and, send me a Facebook request. I'll accept it. And then you should get the Facebook events, and you should be able to see it more. There's a couple of other things that you can do to make sure you see posts from the page, including clicking on the page and clicking follow and things like that, rather than just liking it, going that extra step. And that way you won't miss the podcasts that we put up every week, and you won't miss the events that we're doing here at Breakers. One of the biggest supporters of the show is Eddie Upnell. I went down to Tony's Wine Cellar last week and saw him play with Joe Segan for a little while. And Eddie had posted on his Facebook page this track last week from his last record, In the Aftermath. And it was kind of a song that was really one of the stronger tracks on the record, but not one that we play on the show that much. And so Facebook sort of reminded me of it. And so I thought I'd play it for you tonight. It's called Shame on My Heart, Eddie Upnell.
I wanna feel the fire. I wanna know pure desire with someone like you. So why can't I hear the thunder? Why can't I feel that hunger the way that you do? Shame on my heart. Shame on my can't force a feeling, don't feel right. Shame on my heart. Ooh, shame on my heart. Don't know a good thing. Shame
Clove here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Like That. And before that, Eddie Apnell with a song called Shame on My Heart. And of course, Eddie, one of the hosts of the weekly open mic jam at Tony's Wine Cellar in Pittston. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Tony's Wine Cellar Jam a little bit later in the program. DC, I was thinking about a year ago now is when we had Ed Ranieri in, and we did that Beatles themed show. Where with the Liverpool legends, they were coming to the Kirby for Memorial Day Friday. And the Sunday prior, we kind of did a Beatles themed show with local artists, and we had songs, bands were influenced by the Beatles. We played some Beatles covers, and that was a fun show. That Liverpool Legends show at the Kirby, they were really good, and it made me get thinking about Party on the Patio, because I know that's usually going to be starting around this time of year. We don't have anything yet to tell you concrete, although we have heard that there will be a Party on the Patio this summer. Right. And so as soon as we know, we will know. I saw some good shows there last summer too. I saw the Stones band, and I know you said you saw the Bee Gees band.
Yeah, I don't know if it was last year or may have been the year before, because I'm not sure if they were there last year. But they did a really nice job, the Bee Gees tribute band, yeah. It's
fun when you could go see a band like that. That's really good. And I remember when I saw the Led Zeppelin band 2 years ago, they did a set that basically Led Zeppelin never did.
Yeah.
Because Led Zeppelin really never even toured for their last album in America, because John Bonham died right after they released it.
Yep.
So to do a complete set, really, where they were doing all these tunes from In Through the Outdoor and stuff, it was like, this is amazing. And so I dig it. It's fun. And that Beatles show last year at the Kirby was very, very Ringo. It was totally happening. Here's one from Tim Husty that we played that night about a year ago on the show. This one's called Who's to Blame. Very Beatlesque. Check it out. Tim Husty here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Who's to Blame, a Mop Top era Beatles song. And it was, like I said, it was about a year ago now. We had Ed Ranieri in from the Fab 4 Hour. He does a show down at King's College. He presented that show. I saw Ed, actually, hung out with him for a little while at the Jammin' for Jerry a couple of weeks ago. He was down there to support Jerry Hledzik as well. So I went out D.C. Last Friday night to Tony's Wine Cellar. They usually do their jams on Wednesdays, but sometimes they have them on Friday too. And Joe Segan was there, very talented local musician, and Eddie Upnell, they were hosting. And every time I walk in to Tony's, they ask me if I'm going to do a song. Yeah. And it depends on my mood, to be honest with you. I think as most people,
Sure.
you know, sometimes you're feeling it, sometimes you're not.
Right.
I did Fear of Falling with Brett Alexander, I guess about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And I guess I was feeling it the other night. So we did, Joe and I did Brandy by the Looking Glass. You know that one?
I know that.
There's a port on a western bay, and it serves 100 ships a day. Lonely sailors.
Yeah, I guess you do, don't you?
Very good.
So I want to thank Joe for having me up there and singing with him. That was a lot of fun. I always love that song. It reminds me of the old Market Street Square. I used to hear it at Peanuts at Market Street back in the day when Angelo Januzzi used to play down there. And you know, I've always loved it. So it was a lot of fun to get up there and sing it. And I'll be back. I'll do some more. We're working on some. But here's one from Joe Segan, a great song called Home. Check it out.
Went to the station to find me a train. Didn't have a ticket, so I talked to the man. He said, son, don't be fearful, just follow your heart. So I picked up my bag, went back to the start. My heart is at home, home. My heart is at home. Never felt lonely when I was alone. Follow your heart till you find a home. Walking down the street, saw an old friend. He gave me a big hug, asked where have you been? He said, sit with me, brother, I'll tell you a tale about following your heart to the end of the trail. Home, my heart is at home. Home, my heart is at home. Never felt lonely when I was alone. Follow your heart till you find a home. Saw a young lady by the river's edge. Her eyes were weepy. She turned to me and said, been following a path that others set for me. He said, follow your heart, set yourself free. Home, my heart is at home. Lonely when I was alone. Follow your heart till you find a home. Home, my heart is at home. Home, my heart is at home. Never felt lonely when I was alone. Follow your heart till you find a home. Follow your heart till you find a home.
Hey y'all, this is Kate, and you're listening to Music on the Menu with Alan K. Stout on The River.
Why are you sleeping? Why are you dreaming? Why do you walk away? Inside I'm dying, I'm here crying, begging you to stay. If tomorrow wake up, we never make up, I'll find your empty place. Just let these days go, only we know what we can erase, what we can erase, and I will just go home, and you can make believe, we can keep pretending. You never loved me, and time will just keep slipping away in grains of sand at our feet, and I will just go on, and you'll be without me. No. Keep on lying, keep on denying the meaning of your words. While it's all ending, our hearts pretending you would never hurt. If tomorrow wake up, we never make up, I find my empty place. Just let these days go, only we know what we refuse to face, but we never can replace, and I will just go on, and you can make believe, we can keep pretending. You never loved me, and time will just keep slipping away in grains of sand at our feet, and I will just go on, and you'll be without me. And time will just keep slipping away in grains of sand at our feet, and I will just go on, and you'll be without me. Now, yeah, you'll be without me. No, you'll be without me.
Kate here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Without Me. And before that, Joe Segan with a song called Home. This has been Music on the Menu on the River. It's co-sponsored by The Weekender, our good friends down there. And again, we'll be here on June 5th with Music on the Menu Live with SSP TV and The Weekender, and maybe some new friends as well with Dustin Douglas and the Electric Gentlemen. Something to look forward to. Now, I promise you at the top of the show I was going to play you a Rare Badley song, and so now is the time. I have CDs at home, DC. I have like a wall of sound in my basement. These are like old school CD racks literally nailed on the wall where I have hundreds and hundreds of CDs.
Sure.
And sometimes I'll just go down there and look for something to listen to in the car on the way to work. I still like CDs and records rather than MP3s and digital downloads and all that. And a couple of years ago, I made this compilation called Badley's Rarities, and it was a bunch of tunes that were on early Badley's EPs that were never even released on CD. Some of them were only released on cassette. Demos that the guys had given me over the years, live recordings of songs that were frequently played. And I made like a little 3D set called the Badley's Rarities. And I really just made it for myself and a couple of friends, and I even gave copies to the guys in the band because it was kind of fun pulling it all together. So I popped it in the other day and I was listening to it. And I thought, I should probably play some of these songs on the show once in a while. We've been closing the show with the Badleys every Sunday pretty much for 14 years. So this is a really cool song. It's called Lost in You. Probably goes back to around 1992. I believe it was one of the few Badley songs lyrically where I think Pete Palladino wrote most of the lyrics, because obviously with the Badleys, Brent Alexander wrote a majority of the songs, and Mike Nadok wrote a lot of the songs with the band. And it's just a really pretty tune. And if you like it, let me know. Maybe I'll dust off some more Badley's Rarities here on the show from time to time. Lost in You from the Badleys. We'll catch you next week.
Is it so much just to ask you if what you feel is worth the fight? Did you love me, baby? Was it one of the few? Did you love me late last night? When we soared to the mountains and we soared to the sky, no understanding, babe, no reason why. And we soared to the highways and we soared to the sea. Nothing gonna come between you and me. I get lost in you. I get lost in you. I just can't remember if the line was true. I get lost in you. I get lost in you. Just can't remember where the line was due. And the days go on forever. Since the night you never call. Is it only me that can remember? Is it only me that can recall? When we soared to the mountains and we soared to the sky, no understanding, babe, no reason why. And we soared to the highways and we soared to the sea. Nothing gonna come between you and me. I get lost in you. I get lost in you. I just can't remember if the line was true. I get lost in you. I get lost in you. You are acting like you ever knew, babe. it's all said and done, there's nothing left to say or do. Nothing's lost and nothing's won, and I got nothing left to lose. Well, I'm still lost in you, I'm still lost in you. I just can't remember if the line was true. I'm still lost in you, I'm still lost in you. Just trying to find my way home to you. I'm still lost in you, I'm still lost in you. I just can't remember if the line was true. I'm still lost in you, I'm still lost in you. Just trying to find my way, I'm just trying to find my way back home. My way back home. Won't you come home? Won't you come home?